You do plan on?
Yeah,
What?
yeah, I'm gonna get together with my mom, my sister, and we're gonna watch it
Why not
one
just
day.
wait till it comes on Lifetime, the Manhater channel?
It might by the time we all finally get
Yeah.
together. We'll
Okay.
see wherever we watch it at.
Now you were a little upset with the new Mermaid, Little Mermaid movie.
Yes, I was a little devastated.
Why?
They left out my favorite part. You know, at the very end where her dad's like, "Oh, he's accepting that she gets him," and he does this magic, and then she's put into this beautiful sparkly dress and then runs up and hugs Eric. It's like amazing moment. That scene's not in there at all. No sparkly dress, no.
It seems like you're still a little bitter over that.
I was pretty bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
You
was my
you,
movie growing up. I
you
would
gonna be
swim
okay?
later.
Now I watched
Take some time.
was that an animated movie or was that
It was first animated,
yeah
and this one was live action.
live action? Okay, I watched the animated one with my daughter.
Yeah,
Cried through the whole thing
I bet you did.
from the time I hit the power button on the DVD player
Yeah.
all the way through the credits. I was crying.
So you remember the sparkly dress at the end?
Yeah, well, I had covered my memory blocked it out
Okay.
until you mentioned it again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to get teary-eyed again.
I know. But
Appreciate that.
they left it out. I'm sad too, man. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm having flashbacks now. Appreciate it.
You're
Sunny skies
welcome.
today, up to 94 before we get to the weekend. 87 around kickoff time tonight down in Wimberley. Partly cloudy, 75 overnight, upper 90s over the weekend with a mix of clouds and sun and a good chance of showers or storms Sunday night, Casey.
I'm excited.
Just prior to the cool front moving in on Monday morning.
If it's real.
Well, it's a pretty good chance.
Yeah, but we're in a biodome.
We are. Rain should taper off around mid-morning if we get it on Monday. We'll make it to the upper 80s. Not too bad.
Oh, so the whole time I'm sleeping is when it's supposed to be.
Correct. Yes.
Or maybe raining.
Unless you get up.
Right.
It's 76 right now. Thanks to Jesse Dallas Boutique this morning. There you are, the sponsors of the Ken and KC show right there in Kempner. And you say they got a new men's section
New
there.
men's section.
They smell the good stuff. Freeze-dried
Everybody
candy.
go. Oh, yes, freeze-dried candies.
I saw a few posts on Facebook of that.
Yeah.
Jesse Dallas Boutique. Got some pretty cool stuff in there if you're a woman. That it wouldn't look good on me. It would look good on you.
They also got Badger keychain stuff, and they got sports stuff.
Right there in
section.
Kempner. Right at the main light in Kempner. The light in Kempner.
The light in Kempner.
Yeah.
The one.
Yeah. All right, time for strange but true news, Casey.
Bring it on.
All right, a Google trend analysis by casino.org has shown that who is the president was the third most commonly Googled query beginning with who is in the United States from June to August.
Wait.
A lot of people didn't know who the president was.
What?
Surprisingly, President Biden's identity appeared to be unfamiliar to many Americans. That is scary. There's an indictment on our education system there.
Wow.
The search was the top who is query in New York, New Jersey, and Texas.
Texas,
too?
Yeah.
Yep. But was the least popular in Delaware, Hawaii, and Massachusetts. So.
Wow. I'm shocked.
Yeah, me too. This finding and a recent story of how much President Biden spends on personal trips away from the White House have fueled discussions about his public image and engagement with the American people. Yeah. Well, it's really not President Biden.
Well,
He's the titular term there. Somebody else is pulling his strings there. I don't know.
And tying his shoes.
Yes, tying his shoes. Yeah. There's a TikTok video has surprised viewers by explaining the science behind airplane oxygen masks. Do you know that there's really not any oxygen flowing through there?
What kind of what?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, but it's outside the plane? Okay, never mind. You go ahead and you do that. You say it.
Okay. Contrary to common belief, the plastic masks are not connected to a massive oxygen tank on board.
Oh.
Instead, they rely on an oxygen generator. The video posted on TikTok by a TikTok user details how the space-saving device stores oxygen as a solid in sodium chlorate, allowing it to carry more oxygen than traditional tank. Now, when the mask is pulled down, a firing pin ignites the primer, causing sodium chlorate to decompose into oxygen gas and salt and table salt.
Wow.
Filtered and delivered through a mask for passengers to breathe. Now, viewers were stunned by the revelation, many expressing that they hadn't even considered the science behind it. I didn't know that either. I thought it was connected to an oxygen tank.
Yeah, I never even thought about it. You breathe here.
Yeah.
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 All that's sciencey stuff.
That's kind of sciencey.
Yeah.
A 36-year-old woman in Vietnam has garnered attention for claiming to have suffered from severe insomnia for over 11 years.
That's gotta be rough.
That's what a neophyte. I can do better than that. Her insomnia began abruptly with a bizarre crying episode during which tears flowed uncontrollably from her eyes for no apparent reason. See, mine was because I watched The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when yours started.
Subsequently, she lost her ability to sleep despite her mind remaining fully awake. Now, Lou has endured over a decade of sleeplessness, merely lying down with her eyes closed to relax while her family sleeps. Didn't want to wake them up.
Yeah.
So she sought medical help at a mental hospital where she was diagnosed with severe insomnia and prescribed medication. However, its side effects led her to discontinue the use. So Lou's story has been confirmed by her neighbor who has known her condition for about a decade now.
Whoa.
She remains hopeful that one day she'll be able to take a nap. But until then,
Shouldn't she be, like, dead or insane by now then?
you would think, doesn't the human body require sleep?
Yes.
Can't you die from lack of sleep?
I think so.
Or somebody will
At
die.
least your mind
If I
will.
if I was lack of sleep, somebody else would die.
I'm gonna find out.
Okay. Google that, will you?
I am right now.
In the meantime, in Yosemite National Park, the iconic climbing destination, Royal Arches, has been marred by the sudden appearance of a massive crack spanning around 200 feet and actively growing at about an inch per week. The alarming development prompted park closures and safety measures as experts work to understand the causes and assesses the potential risk. While rockfall is not really uncommon in Yosemite due to geological factors, this particular situation has raised concern due to its dynamic nature. It could open up and swallow everybody.
Boom. Unless somebody dug it.
Yeah, it's kind of ominous looking. So what'd you find out?
Me?
Yeah.
Well,
Can you die from insomnia?
you know how you ask a question and they want to give you like 30,000 paragraphs for a yes or no question?
And a couple of ads in between?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll get back
We'll
to you.
figure it out. All right, download the free Mix Online app on your iPhone or Android to take us everywhere you go. It's 8:50, 10 before 9 to Mix Online, your hits from the 80s, 90s, and today. Good morning.
Putting all you can eat buffets out of business since the 90s.